December 23, 2023. 8 a.m. A hospital in San Antonio, Texas. A labor and delivery nurse looks at her schedule for the day. She sees a name, Savanah Soto. 18 years old. 9 months pregnant. Scheduled to be induced today. The nurse calls the phone number on file. Rings. Rings. Goes to voicemail. "Hi, this is the hospital. We're expecting you this morning for your induction. Please call us back." An hour passes. No callback. The nurse calls again. Voicemail. She tries a few more times throughout the morning. Nothing. By afternoon, the nurse is worried. This isn't normal. Women don't just miss their scheduled inductions, especially when they're about to give birth. She calls Savanah's emergency contact. Her mother, Gloria Cordova. Gloria answers, "Hello, hi, this is the hospital. Savanah was scheduled to be induced this morning, but she didn't show up. Have you heard from her?" Gloria's voice immediately changes. Panic. "What? No. I haven't heard from her since yesterday. I thought she was at the hospital." Gloria tries calling Savanah. No answer. She drives to Savanah's apartment. No one's there. The door is locked. Savanah's car is gone. Gloria calls Savanah's boyfriend, Matthew Guerra. He's 22. The father of Savanah's baby. Matthew's phone goes straight to voicemail. By Saturday night, December 23rd, Savanah's family is frantic. They start organizing search parties. Driving around San Antonio. Posting on social media. Calling hospitals. Calling jails. Nothing. On Christmas Day, December 25, 2023, Leon Valley Police Department issues a clear alert. This is Texas's version of an Amber Alert. It's for adults who are in immediate danger. The alert goes out statewide. Savanah Nicole Soto, 18 years old, 9 months pregnant, missing since December 22nd. Last seen in San Antonio, Texas. If you have any information, call 911 immediately. The alert includes Savanah's photo. She's young. Beautiful. Smiling. Very visibly pregnant. People across Texas see it. On their phones. On highway signs. On the news, everyone is looking for Savanah Soto. The next day, December 26, 2023, the day after Christmas, a maintenance worker at an apartment complex on Danny K Drive in San Antonio sees something strange, a silver Kia Optima. Parked in the lot. Windows tinted. Hasn't moved in days. He walks closer. The car is locked. But through the window, he can see something. 2 people. Slumped over. Not moving. He calls 911. Police arrive. Force open the car. Inside, 2 bodies. Both shot in the head. One is Matthew Guerra, the other is Savanah Soto. 18 years old. 9 months pregnant. She was supposed to give birth 3 days ago. Now she's dead. And so is her unborn baby boy, Fabian. This is a triple homicide, and what makes it even more horrifying, the person who killed them called his father for help, and his father, instead of turning him in, helped him hide the bodies, father and son. Working together to cover up a triple murder. This is the story of Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra, and how a marijuana deal on December 21 turned into one of the most heartbreaking cases in San Antonio history. This case involves the murder of a pregnant woman, graphic violence, and details about evidence disposal. Viewer discretion advised. Welcome to Case Unknown. This is a story about a young couple. A baby on the way. A family preparing for Christmas, and a drug deal that went horribly wrong. Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra were killed just days before Christmas 2023. Their bodies were found the day after Christmas, and the man who killed them? He's facing the death penalty in Texas. This is the Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra case. Let's begin. San Antonio, Texas. 2023, Savanah Nicole Soto is 18 years old. She's young. Full of life. Excited about her future. In early 2023, Savanah finds out she's pregnant. The father is Matthew Guerra. He's 22 years old. They've been dating for a while. Savanah is nervous but excited. She's going to be a mom, she tells her mother, Gloria Cordova. Gloria is supportive. They're close. Gloria helps Savanah prepare. Over the next 9 months, Savanah gets ready. She sets up a nursery in her apartment. Buys baby clothes. A crib. Diapers. Everything a new mom needs. She picks a name for her baby boy, Fabian. By December 2023, Savanah is 9 months pregnant. Huge. Uncomfortable. Ready to have this baby. Her due date comes and goes. Fabian doesn't arrive, so her doctor schedules an induction. December 23, 2023. Saturday morning. They'll induce labor and Savanah will finally meet her baby. Savanah is excited. Nervous. This is it. She's about to become a mom. Matthew Guerra. Matthew is 22. He's Savanah's boyfriend. The father of her baby, but Matthew has another life. One Savanah's family doesn't fully know about. Matthew sells drugs. Marijuana, mostly. Small-time stuff. He posts about it on social media. Photos of cash. Photos of weed. Brags about deals. It's not a secret. His family knows. His friends know. Matthew has been involved in the drug scene for a while. And it's caused problems. He's been shot at before. Targeted because of his drug activities, but Matthew keeps doing it. It's how he makes money, and in December 2023, Matthew makes a decision that will cost him his life. He agrees to sell marijuana to a 19-year-old named Christopher Preciado. December 21, 2023. Thursday evening, Christopher Preciado lives on Charlie Chan Drive in San Antonio with his parents, Ramon Preciado, 53, and Myrta Romanos, 47. Christopher is 19. Thin. Quiet. Lives with his parents. On December 21, Christopher contacts Matthew Guerra. Hey, can I buy some weed? Matthew agrees. Sure. Meet me at my place, but Christopher has a different idea. Can you come to my house? I'll text you the address. Matthew agrees. He and Savanah get in her silver Kia Optima. Drive to Christopher's house on Charlie Chan Drive. It's around 11:50 p.m. Late. Dark, they pull up to the house. Christopher comes outside, according to Christopher's later statement to police, which doesn't match evidence. This is what happened. Matthew and Savanah get out of the car. They're there to sell Christopher marijuana, but Christopher claims that Matthew pulled a gun on him. Christopher says he felt threatened. So he pulled his own gun. A .380 Davis Industries handgun that belonged to his mother, Myrta, and Christopher shot them both. Matthew, shot in the head. Dies instantly. Savanah, shot in the head. Dies instantly. Their unborn baby, Fabian, dies too. Triple homicide. Over a marijuana deal. But here's the thing, Christopher's story doesn't match the evidence. Forensic analysis would later show that Matthew and Savanah were likely sitting in the car when they were shot. Not standing outside. Not threatening Christopher. Christopher walked up to the car and executed them. December 21, 2023. After midnight, Christopher Preciado is standing outside his house. 2 bodies in a car in his driveway. He panics. He calls his father. Dad. I need help. Now, Ramon Preciado wakes up. What's wrong? Christopher tells him what happened. I shot them. They're dead. I need you to help me. And here's where Ramon Preciado, a 53-year-old father, has a choice. He can call 911. Tell the police his son shot 2 people. Get Christopher a lawyer. Do the right thing. Or he can help his son hide the bodies. Ramon chooses to help. He gets dressed. Gets in his gray Chevrolet Silverado pickup truck, and he drives to meet his son. The body disposal. Christopher drives Matthew's silver Kia Optima, with both bodies inside, to an apartment complex on Danny K. Drive. About 5 miles away, it's a random apartment complex. No connection to Christopher or Matthew or Savanah, just a place to dump the car. Ramon follows in his Silverado. They arrive at the apartment complex around 1 a.m. It's dark. Quiet. No one around. Surveillance cameras at the complex capture what happens next. The Kia pulls into a parking spot. A gray Chevrolet Silverado pulls up next to it. A man gets out of the Silverado, walks to the Kia, talks to the driver, Christopher. Then the man from the Silverado, Ramon Preciado, starts wiping down the outside of the Kia. Using a towel. Cleaning fingerprints, Christopher gets out of the Kia. Leaves the keys inside. Locks the doors. Both men get in the Silverado. They drive away. The Kia, with Savanah and Matthew's bodies inside, sits in the parking lot, locked. Windows tinted. No one can see inside. It will sit there for 5 days, December 22, 2023. Friday, Savanah's mother, Gloria, tries calling her. No answer. She assumes Savanah is busy. Maybe at the hospital getting checked. Maybe resting, but by Friday night. Gloria is worried. She drives to Savanah's apartment. No one's there. The car is gone. She calls Matthew's family. Have you heard from Matthew? They haven't. Both families start calling. Texting. Posting on social media. Has anyone seen Savanah Soto or Matthew Guerra? December 23, 2023. Saturday. The day Savanah was supposed to be induced, the hospital calls. Savanah didn't show up. Gloria is frantic now. This isn't like Savanah. She was so excited to have this baby. She would never just disappear. Gloria files a missing persons report with San Antonio police. The family organizes search parties. They drive around San Antonio, looking for Savanah's silver Kia. Checking hospitals. Checking parking lots. Nothing. December 24, 2023. Christmas Eve. Still no sign of Savanah or Matthew. Their families are devastated. It's Christmas Eve. Savanah should be holding her baby right now. Instead, she's missing. Social media posts go viral. Missing, Savanah Soto, 9 months pregnant. People across San Antonio are looking for her. December 25, 2023. Christmas Day, Leon Valley Police Department issues a clear alert. It's broadcast across Texas. On phones. On highway signs. On the news, Savanah Nicole Soto. 18 years old. 9 months pregnant. Missing. If you see her, call 911. Thousands of people share the alert. News stations cover it. Pregnant teen missing on Christmas. Everyone is looking for Savanah, but no one knows she's already dead. Sitting in a locked car on Danny K Drive, December 26, 2023. The day after Christmas, a maintenance worker at the Crescent Cove Apartments on Danny K Drive is doing his rounds. He notices a silver Kia Optima. It's been parked in the same spot for days. Hasn't moved. He walks closer. Looks through the tinted windows. He sees 2 people inside. Slumped over. Not moving. He calls 911. San Antonio police arrive. They approach the car carefully. It's locked. They break the window. Open the door. The smell hits them immediately. Death. Inside, 2 bodies. A young man in the driver's seat. Shot in the head. A young woman in the passenger seat. Shot in the head. Very visibly pregnant. Both have been dead for days. Police identify them, Matthew Guerra and Savanah Soto. And Savanah's unborn baby, Fabian, is dead too. Triple homicide. The crime scene. Detectives process the silver Kia. They find 2 bodies, both with gunshot wounds to the head, shell casings inside the car, blood spatter patterns, and critically, Matthew's cell phone. The phone is locked. But investigators get a warrant. Unlock it. And they find something crucial. Recent Google Maps searches for an address. Charlie Chan Drive. Someone used Matthew's phone to search for an address in San Antonio. Detectives run the address. It's a house owned by Ramon Preciado. He lives there with his wife Myrta and their son Christopher. Detectives pull up to the house on Charlie Chan Drive. In the driveway, a gray Chevrolet Silverado, the same truck from the surveillance footage, December 27, 2023. The surveillance video, San Antonio police release surveillance footage to the public. It shows a silver Kia pulling into the apartment complex, a gray Chevrolet Silverado pulling up next to it, a man getting out of the Silverado. The man wiping down the Kia with a towel, both vehicles leaving together. Police ask, "Do you recognize this truck? Do you know who these people are?" Tips start flooding in. People recognize the Silverado. "I've seen that truck on Charlie Chan Drive, January 3, 2024. The arrests. Detectives arrive at the house on Charlie Chan Drive. They knock on the door. The man answers. "It's Ramon Preciado, detectives. We need to talk to you about Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra." Ramon looks at them and says, "I know why you're here." He tells them, "You need to talk to my son, Christopher." Detectives bring both Ramon and Christopher to SAPD homicide for questioning, while they're being interviewed. Other detectives execute a search warrant on the house. Inside, they find the murder weapon, a .380 Davis Industries handgun, belongs to Myrta Romanos, Christopher's mother. Ballistics later confirm this gun killed Savanah and Matthew. The interrogations. Ramon Preciado's statement. Ramon admits everything. "Christopher called me the night of December 21st. He said he shot them. He needed my help. I drove my Silverado to the apartment complex on Danny K Drive. I met Christopher there. He was driving the Kia. The bodies were inside. I wiped down the car. We left it there. We drove back home together." Ramon is charged with abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence. Christopher Preciado's statement. Christopher claims self-defense. "Matthew came to my house to sell me marijuana. He pulled a gun on me. I felt threatened. So I shot him. And Savanah was there, so I shot her too," but detectives don't believe him. Forensic evidence shows Matthew and Savanah were shot inside the car, not standing outside. No evidence Matthew had a weapon. Christopher walked up to the car and executed them. Christopher is charged with capital murder, multiple persons, capital murder, child under 10, Fabian, abuse of a corpse. Tampering with evidence, January 11, 2024. The mother's arrest. A week later, police arrest Myrta Romanos, Christopher's mother. She's charged with abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence. Why? The gun used to kill Savanah and Matthew belonged to her, and investigators believe she helped Christopher after the murders. March 27, 2024. The indictment. A Bihar County grand jury indicts all three suspects. Christopher Preciado, capital murder, multiple persons, capital murder, child under 10, Fabian, abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence, if convicted, death penalty or life in prison without parole. Ramon Preciado, abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence, Myrta Romanos. Abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence, District Attorney Joe Gonzalez. We will include the couple's unborn child, Fabian, in the charges. Under Texas law, an unborn child is a person. This is a triple homicide. The defense. Christopher's defense attorney argues, this was self-defense. Matthew Guerra was a known drug dealer. He had been shot at before. He was dangerous. Christopher felt threatened, but prosecutors counter. Forensic evidence shows Matthew and Savanah were shot while sitting in the car. No evidence Matthew had a weapon. Christopher shot them execution style. Then called his father to help hide the bodies. This was not self-defense. This was murder. The delays. The case drags on for over a year. Defense attorneys request more time for discovery. More forensic testing. More depositions. The families of Savanah and Matthew are frustrated. Gabriel Guerra, Matthew's father, every delay feels like another setback. We just want justice. November 2025. Charges dismissed against mother. On November 6, 2025, the DA's office dismisses all charges against Myrta Romanos. Reason: insufficient evidence. Prosecutors can't prove she actively helped Christopher. The gun was hers, but she claims she didn't know Christopher took it. The charges are dismissed. She's released from jail. Savanah and Matthew's families are blindsided. Angry, Gabriel Guerra, we found out on social media. We should have been notified. This is unacceptable. The DA says charges could be refiled later if new evidence emerges. February 2025. Father released on bond. On February 21, 2025, Ramon Preciado is released on bond, bond set at $600,000. He pays it. Walks free. He's been in jail for over a year. Now he's home. Awaiting trial, the families are devastated. Raquel Guerra, Matthew's family, our family and children are beyond crushed. Our son is dead. And the man who helped hide his body is free. February 2, 2026. Christopher Preciado's trial begins. Christopher Preciado goes to trial for capital murder. If convicted, he faces the death penalty or life without parole. The prosecution's case: forensic evidence, ballistics, blood spatter, autopsy reports, surveillance footage, Ramon helping move bodies, cell phone evidence, Google Maps search for Charlie Chan Drive, Ramon's confession, admitted to helping Christopher, Christopher's inconsistent statements. The defense's case: self-defense argument, Matthew Guerra's history as a drug dealer. Christopher felt threatened. The trial is expected to last several weeks. As of March 2026, the trial is ongoing. Verdict expected, late March or early April 2026. Savanah's mother, Gloria Cordova. Gloria lost her daughter and her grandson in one night. She never got to meet Fabian. Never got to hold him. In interviews, Gloria talks about the nursery Savanah set up. She was so excited. She had everything ready. The crib. The clothes. She was going to be such a good mom. Now the nursery sits empty. Gloria keeps it exactly as Savanah left it. As a memorial, I go in there sometimes. Just to feel close to her. Matthew's father, Gabriel Guerra. Gabriel describes Matthew as a loving son. Excited to be a father, he was so happy about Fabian. He couldn't wait to meet him. Gabriel also acknowledges Matthew's involvement in drugs. He made mistakes. He was involved in things he shouldn't have been. But he didn't deserve to die. The civil lawsuit. In 2024, the families of Savanah and Matthew file a wrongful death lawsuit against the Preciado family. They're suing for $1 million. The lawsuit alleges Christopher Preciado murdered Savanah and Matthew. Ramon Preciado helped hide the bodies. Murder Romanos provided the weapon. The civil case is separate from the criminal trial. Christmas will never be the same. For both families, Christmas is now marked by tragedy. December 21st, the night Savanah and Matthew were killed. December 23rd, the day Savanah was supposed to have her baby. December 25th, the day the clear alert was issued. December 26th, the day their bodies were found. Gabriel Guerra. Christmas used to be a happy time. Now it's just painful. Every year, we relive it. Baby Fabian. Under Texas law, Fabian is counted as a victim. He's included in the capital murder charges. His name is on the indictment. The state of Texas versus Christopher Preciado, for the murders of Savanah Soto, Matthew Guerra, and Fabian Guerra. Fabian was never born. Never took a breath. Never opened his eyes. But in Texas, he's legally a person. A murder victim, and Christopher Preciado is charged with killing him. Savanah Nicole Soto was 18 years old. She was 9 months pregnant. Scheduled to be induced on December 23, 2023, she was excited. Nervous. Ready to meet her baby boy, Fabian. Matthew Guerra was 22 years old. He was about to become a father. Excited to start a new chapter. On December 21, 2023, Matthew drove to Christopher Preciado's house to sell him marijuana. Christopher shot them both in the head. Killed them instantly. And killed their unborn baby. Then Christopher called his father, and his father, Ramon Preciado, instead of calling the police, instead of doing the right thing, helped his son hide the bodies. Father and son worked together. Drove the car to an apartment complex. Wiped it down. Left it there. 5 days later, a maintenance worker found them. The day after Christmas, Christopher Preciado is now on trial for capital murder. If convicted, he faces the death penalty. Ramon Preciado is awaiting his own trial for helping his son cover up a triple homicide, and two families are left to pick up the pieces. Gloria Cordova will never meet her grandson Fabian, Gabriel Guerra will never see his son become a father, and every Christmas, they'll remember, December 21st, December 23rd, December 25th, December 26th, the days their loved ones were taken from them, over a marijuana deal. The trial of Christopher Preciado is ongoing as of March 2026. The verdict is expected in the coming weeks. This is case unknown. Sometimes, the worst tragedies happen during the holidays. When families should be celebrating. When joy should fill the air, instead, Savanah's family visits a grave. And Matthew's family does the same, and baby Fabian never got to take his first breath.